Just
Makes
put it on the
them
bottom
winning
at the
machines.
moment.
Breaking news. The retired tennis coach called the Mastermind has officially signed his comeback in a new tennis
Yeah.
academy.
Sure. I'm doing a countdown and then I'm gonna start an introduction on...
Let's see what the Mastermind has in his pockets. The Mastermind analyzes everything, leaving nothing to chance. And finds always the game changer. He improves his players' skills. Makes them winning machines. Dealing with their physical aspects.
What a volley! Wonderful forehand. We have a new champion.
Breaking news. The retired tennis coach called the Mastermind has officially signed his comeback in a new tennis academy.
Go.
Let's see what the Mastermind has in his pockets. The Mastermind analyzes everything, leaving nothing to chance. And finds always the game changer. He improves his players' skills. Makes them winning machines. Dealing with their physical aspects.
What a volley! Wonderful forehand. We have a new champion.
Breaking news. The retired tennis coach called the Mastermind has officially signed his comeback in a new tennis academy.
Go.
Let's see what the Mastermind has in his pockets. The Mastermind analyzes everything, leaving nothing to chance. And finds always the game changer. He improves his players' skills. Makes them winning machines. Dealing with their physical aspects.
What a volley! Wonderful forehand. We have a new champion.
Breaking news. The retired tennis coach called the Mastermind has officially signed his comeback in a new tennis academy.
Go.
Let's see what the Mastermind has in his pockets. The Mastermind analyzes everything, leaving nothing to chance. And finds always the game changer. He improves his players' skills. Makes them winning machines. their physical aspects.
What a volley! Wonderful forehand. We have a new champion.
Breaking news. The retired tennis coach called the Mastermind has officially signed his comeback in a new tennis academy.
Go.
Let's see what the Mastermind has in his pockets. The Mastermind analyzes everything, leaving nothing to chance. And finds always the game changer. He improves his players' skills. Makes them winning machines. Dealing with their physical aspects.
What a volley! Wonderful forehand. We have a new champion.
Breaking news. The retired tennis coach called the Mastermind has officially signed his comeback in a new tennis academy.
Go.
Let's see what the Mastermind has in his pockets. The Mastermind analyzes everything, leaving nothing to chance. And finds always the game changer. He improves his players' skills. Makes them winning machines. Dealing with their physical aspects.
What a volley! Wonderful forehand. We have a new champion.
Breaking news. The retired tennis coach called the Mastermind has officially signed his comeback in a new tennis academy.
Go.
Let's see what the Mastermind has in his pockets. The Mastermind analyzes everything, leaving nothing to chance. And finds always the game changer. He improves his players' skills. Makes them winning machines. Dealing with their physical aspects.
What a volley! Wonderful forehand. We have a new champion.
Breaking news. The retired tennis coach called the Mastermind has officially signed his comeback in a new tennis academy.
Go.
Let's see what the Mastermind has in his pockets. The Mastermind analyzes everything, leaving nothing to chance. And finds always the game changer. improves his players' skills. Makes them winning machines. Dealing with their physical aspects.
What a volley! Wonderful forehand. We have a new champion.
Breaking.
I think, yes, sorry guys, that should not be happening, but things are happening with new OBS layouts. Once again, welcome guys, welcome to King of the Court 2024 Tennis Manager game. We are live now, and I think the audio should be implemented now. And yeah, we will hold a King of the Court event with 3 guys from Great Britain that are not very familiar with Tennis Manager. They will try it out for the first time, more or less, as they compete against 4 well-known players, and they try to win the most matches, and we'll see who will finish in the end on the first spot. I will give you a short introduction about what's coming up, what's the whole event about. My name is, to introduce myself for a second, my name is Yannick. I'm a tennis coach from Germany, traveling actually the world, helping players to compete in the tournaments. I've played against Rafa Nadal at the French Open, for example, or practiced with Roger Federer in Australia. These were just some of the memories that I've experienced so far. Also, I was managing and coaching a Bundesliga team in Germany, where I made a contract with Iga Swiatek when she was 16. So was about scouting more or less the good players and trying to get them to my team. Maybe I will talk a little bit later about that when I get into a private talk with also the player on their courts during their play. And yeah, what's the event about? You see here the 3 players, the content creators that will join the event today. They are, as I said already, in the football management games, very known, and streamers in that area. And we will play today in Wimbledon, as the Wimbledon tournament is running at the moment. They will face exactly the same opponents. As I said already before, they could choose, each of them could choose a player that they want to play with. And at the end of the day, they play against 4 identical players, each on their own, and we'll see who finishes in the top spot. We have about a 2-hour competition, exactly 1 winner. Once again, my name, as you see it here, Yannick Schramm. My name is on Instagram and YouTube, Twitch, where it's Schrambini. I've played also in the King of the Court event in the previous years. I'm playing since 2021. There's also, I'm coaching a young guy, he's called Lenny Petit. He was top 8 under 14s. Played the Masters, so I'm traveling also with him, and he's actually also in the game. You can also find me in the game, actually pretty fun. You can find me as a coach there if you want to have your academy build up, and you can hire me. But if you start from scratch, that's what I did. I started a career from scratch. I wanted to help myself already as a coach there, but yeah, then it got refused because I'm only joining academies that have a certain status. So yeah, be careful when you start from scratch. You won't get the best coaches in the beginning, but that's another story. Let's go into the Tennis Manager for now. This is if you want to get the game to play, you can just go on the different pages to purchase the game, and there's a 30% discount throughout the Wimbledon period, so highly recommend to use that. The Rebound is the brand that came up with the idea. I was playing Football Manager, more or less my whole life, especially in school times. I remember getting up like an hour before school to be able to play the game, because my dad, of course, did not let me play forever after school. So I was hooked ever since. And of course, it came out for tennis. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, definitely a good game to get insights also from the coaching perspective. I recommend it highly for also players if they want to get better, because they see a brief idea on how to improve the players' stats, how to improve their forehand, what it takes to really create a good player. It gives a lot of deep insights from the marketing aspect, from building an academy, from also coaching during the match or preparing for the tournaments, not playing too many tournaments because players get injured and so on. Since of course there's so many layers in the game, highly recommend to take that. This is the small, more or less small company that's owning and created the game. It's called Rebound. These are founders and workers at the moment, of course, trying to expand and getting more and more details into the game, getting more players to play the game. Let's see where that all goes. Now we come to the players. We have 3 different courts. Court number 1, this is Tom FM. His player plays Wilder, and he chooses a big server with a big forehand. So they could choose kind of the player and a specific type of player. And he says himself, his tennis is like a B, probably as good as Jack Draper. So he said he didn't play for a while. I think Jack is not too bad at the moment. So we'll see how you do, Tom, in the event. On court number 2 today, it's Simsmula. It's Sima Mulaltov. He chose a topspin baseliner, aggressive as Rafa. So they could choose also like the type of player. And his tennis is a C-. Table tennis skills transferable to tennis? ? That was his answer to how good his tennis is. And last but not least, Trequinho, court number 3. Nigel van der Sman, aggressive baseliner is his type of play, and tennis is a B+. My body is as broken as Andy Murray. That is some good insights. We're gonna talk about that, as I said, later on when I join all these different players during their matches against the same players. We go on with the short introduction of the player. As I said, they had different options of players. They could then decide how big is the forehand, how good is the drop shot, how good is the volley and backhand return. There's so many adjustments that you can make. Of course, you can also create your own character with height and size and different hairstyle. You can definitely completely make the player look alike as you do. I think that was also Tom's plan here. The same, I think, with Simsmula, did the same there, and we will see that later on how they perform on the court. Trequinho, aggressive baseliner, and yeah, he looks also a little bit like Andy Murray. I don't know if that was a link to what he said before. About all the questions that you have, feel free to type in the chat whenever you have a question. I'm trying to answer everything what you have, and then I guess we are ready to come to the last part, the competition rules. These are the 4 players that they're gonna play. So we play against Dani Medvedev, against Alexander Zverev, against Carlos Alcaraz, and against Novak Djokovic. These are the 4 events, the 4 matches that they play. Doesn't matter if they lose or win, everyone will play against all the players, and at the end of the day, we will see who has the most wins. If there's 2 tied or 3 tied players with the same amount of wins, then we go to the same amount of, we go and look into the sets and also into the games. And we will then see who is the winner of the event. As I said, I will go into the courts to interview, and after each match, that will take about 20 minutes, we will meet quickly in the cabin for a short talk, a press conference, so-called, that where I will just ask some question for these guys, and then I'll send them off to their courts again. This was, I guess, it. So then I wish everyone good luck. I will let the 3 players go to their courts. I will jump in then right after onto the different courts, and we'll have a talk about everything. Guys, I wish you all the best. We'll get to know each of them very, very soon. And we'll start right now to set it up. Thanks, guys, for joining. My name is Shrambini, and this is Tennis Manager 2024, King of the Court Tennis Manager meeting Football Manager players. That's gonna be interesting, guys. I'm pumped. So we join the first now let's see who's already live, because now I need to check out who's live. Who can I join at first? Oh, there you go. Okay. Okay. I'm just setting up. Everyone is live at the moment. I see they're setting up the whole stream. And I'm just waiting for a second till they will join. I think we're gonna go to court number 1. Court number 1 is Tom. He's already live. We'll just
I actually don't know what his real name is. It's Alexander something.
Join him.
Either way, we're gonna play
in
him.
a second.
I do enjoy Carlos Alcatraz rather than Carlos Alcaraz. We're gonna play him at some point. And then of course it's Novak.
So now I think you can hear him as well.
Djokovic rather than Novak Djokovic. So we're going to be playing these guys in this tournament, and basically as well, I want to win this quite badly. So I've started making notes. I'm going to make notes of what's working well in each game and what's not working well in each game. I think that would be good fun. If we go to briefing, here we go. We get to see a little bit more now about how good my boy Blaze Wilder is against Daniel Medvedev here. Oh, I realised I was muted. Hello.
Can you hear me?
How are you? See, how is he
can
hear you?
Perfect. That's great. Yes. I just saw you were live already.
Hello,
You're just
doing?
getting into the game, and I said I'm just joining here to see what you're talking, and
basically, I was just introducing the chat to Blaze Wilder, my character. I went searching around the world for someone to play tennis for me, to recruit into my academy. And on my trip to Brazil, I found this guy called Blaze Wilder. He's 6'8", so he sort of matches that sort of new build of tennis players that are getting taller and taller. We were just complaining that he's a bit overweight at 99 kilos here. That's a little bit too heavy for my liking. We're discussing what we can sort of do to get his weight down a little bit. But he's a big boy. He's got a very good serve, much better than Medvedev right at the moment. Loads.
That's interesting.
He's a much better returner as well. Got a better forehand, but that's as good as it gets really, because everywhere else we're lacking a little bit, I must say. I would say Daniel on paper is better than we are, but this is where my prowess as a coach comes in, as a tactician comes in. I think we can probably get a game plan going to be able to get a win here against arguably the easiest opponent. I think when we come up against like Alcaraz and Djokovic later on, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, it's definitely is. I mean, as the players and every one of you know that you have also a big chance of going during the game and interact and interfere with your player during the game, giving them some hints, changing tactics, looking what works, what does not, and this plays a big role in the game. So with your skills, you can outperform the better player on the paper, and that's what we're gonna look if you're able to do that.
Yeah, well, I've got a notepad out, and I'm going to be making notes all evening about what works well, what doesn't work well. I think we've got to play to our strengths of the serve here. I'm just going to look into the strategic settings right now. I'm going to put high intensity on serving and returning, actually, because that's where we're going to punish him. I think everywhere else he's going to punish us a little bit here.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. So yeah, you can anytime you can go to the game, and then because during the game we'll still be able to talk a lot about different things. And
yeah, I think we'll get into the game, win it obviously, and then we'll regroup later on and approach things and see how we can win all the other games.
That sounds good. So I'll leave you alone for now. We'll jump back in when the match is live, and I'll jump on through the other guys and see what they're doing, how far they got so far. And Thomas, see you in a bit.
See you in a bit, mate. Cheers.
Cheers. So this was Tom, one of the streamers. The picture is a little bit behind, so this is the wait, let me get out of Discord for here in Tom's channel. Yeah, as it is not that easy to set up the stream exactly that you see the picture, because he's streaming through YouTube and I'll cropping the picture through YouTube. So that's why the the talk is live, but once he talks, it will go through his OBS, through YouTube, until it comes to my stream. It will take some time, and I hope this sign is on his part and not on my part, but that's what we're gonna find out very, very soon. We jump into the next player. Next player is Zimzula? Simsmula. This is a tough name. I need to check out and hopefully don't mess that around. Let's jump in here. Zimsmula, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, brother. What's going on?
Perfect. How everything is going good? How about you?
Yeah, I'm great. I'm great. My stream's just trying to get me up to date with tennis players, you know, because my knowledge ain't really up there. But listen, I'm hoping that my stream's going to be able to help with the coaching and I'll be able to do my job as well, man.
Perfect. That sounds good. I just talked to Tom. He's also pumped. He said he will make notes throughout the whole evening, what works on court, what works not, because you have a lot of chances even during the match to outperform your opponent, because a lot of possibilities of interact during the match with giving him motivation, or even change tactics when you see he's returning very bad. You can say he should return more offensive or more secure, should go more risk. So that's what it's mostly about, the game, to really outperform a player that is on the paper maybe slightly the favorite.
Yeah, I just need to be able to be tactically flexible. I'm able to do that in Football Manager. Now I just need to bring that over to Tennis Manager and just win this tournament very quickly. So I'm happy and I'm ready to go, man.
That sounds good. I'm just jumping from court to court. And are you just waiting for it to play the match, or you will start pretty soon?
I was waiting, but if I can get into it, I'll get right into it right now.
Sure, mate. Go for it. I think we are ready. You can all go for it. I think that is not the issue that you need to wait, because yeah, you will get to the next screen and then you can change the tactics. Yeah, definitely go for it.
Okay, perfect. All right, we're going for it then. Let's go, chat. Lock in. We're ready.
So I'll jump. Exactly, Wimbledon's the court. I'm jumping on to the next one, and then I'll come back whenever the match is running, and I'll be back in a bit.
Okay, no worries, brother. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Lovely.
Profile pic, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Hello, guys.
Some technical issues.
Okay. All good.
I'm fixing it with Strekinho, but I think it will be good in a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
Okay. I think Tom is still not in the match. I will tell him to go into the match.
I don't know.
Tom has some technical issues as well. Okay, I'll jump over to Tom because I'll tell him to let him know to also start the match.
Oh, I think it's okay. You just have to click on the play the match button.
Yeah.
And he's in.
Yeah, I'll just jump in there, guys. I'll come back when I see you live. Then I'm coming back to you. Okay.
Good.
Yeah, no worries.
Perfect. Tom, I'm back. Are you back? Is the question. I cannot hear you somehow. In Discord, I can't hear you. I see you talking in the stream, but I can't hear you in Discord. So I don't know if Tom can hear me, but Tom started a match, which is great. So we'll see him there. We'll see him, and welcome to the chat. Seti, Jory, thanks for the donation. Appreciate that. And Larzi as well as Robert and all the other guys joining in. So Robert, your Discord still is not working. I will send you a message. Maybe you don't hear me. So let's see. They just started the match. It will take some time that they get the tactics and everything. As I said before, it's the first time that they actually playing the game. So this is how it looks. As you see down here, it's down here at the bottom. You can join you can change intensity. You can change even the tactics. And the tactics part is a big thing in Tennis Manager, as you have the option of really point by point changing your tactics, how offensive you want to play, how defensive you want to play, maybe a mixed strategy. If you want to play serve and volley, if you want to play chip and charge, a lot of things that you can add, which makes the game very, very interesting. As you have to adjust to every single different minute of the game. Tom still has the issues. I think I'm going over to Simsmula, as I think he is possible to hear me. Whoops. Okay, I'll see now from Simsmula a advertisement, which is 1 minute and 30 seconds long. So let's see if we can. Trequinho live. Trequinho is live. Okay. Looks like he's live, I guess. Trequinho is live. Let's go Trequinho. Yes, he started the match. You can watch it. Let's jump in. Let's jump in court number 3. Welcome, Trequinho. How are you doing?
Hi, everybody. How you doing?
Yes, I'm doing very good. I'm seeing you playing right now, which is good, which is good news. So I heard you had some technical issues, but I see it's 1-1 on your court.
We did. It's gone with serve so far. We got absolutely annihilated. I was a little bit worried after the first game because I'm pretty sure we didn't score a point in the first game.
Yeah, as you see in the bottom left part, there's all the stuff that you need: the intensity, the tactics, and the talk. So this is the parts that you can play around with.
I put the return up straight away after a couple of slow starts in the first game. I put the return up. I said we can't just do it straight away. We can't just go full high straight away, right?
Yeah, and at any time you can click the tactics part, and you can change your tactics. You can there will be a new window open. The players, I guess, they're still playing in the background. They continue playing, but you can still change the position, the return position. Cool. Yeah, there you go. You can change whatever you like on return, serve, rally, and then it gets even on deuce court and ad court. If you you go to return. And then you can see exactly second serve return, first serve return. Want to be aggressive? You want to just be not much risk involved. So
no, we want to take risks. I've decided my guy's very physical, very very aggressive.
Oh, nice drop back here. I'm a little bit delayed here, but it is. So it's a little bit different, of course, in Football Manager. You can actually play your team, right? And you can play a player yourself. Here, of course, it's kind of automated, where you have just to change the tactics, which comes close to the manager mode, because you're sitting out there on the court. Like, what will you tell your opponent? And this is actually what's very interesting for me as a coach, as I'm like a full-time coach, to really see the match and adjust things, because you see, okay, he's serving not too good, or he's making too many mistakes at the net, and then you just tell him, okay, don't go too much to the net, because if you miss every volley, then maybe it's not your day there. And if you don't see it, he will still rush to the net and make mistakes. So that's very you have to be very precise, and you have to see what works and what does not, and then adjustment makes the game.
Yeah, just constantly tweaking, right?
Exactly. Yeah. And then at the end of the set, you even get a short, like a summary, where you see, okay, where are the weaknesses, where did I lose a lot of points. You get very detailed stats on different shots, and then you can, as I said, adjust also the ground strokes, your court position. But of course, on grass, you want to be the more aggressive player. Definitely want to go here and there to the net. Definitely, it's on grass the best tactics, I guess. Even though the courts went slower over the years, and the serve and volley player is not there anymore, but That is kind of the basic tactics. But so far, not looking too bad. I mean, if you hold your serve.
Yeah, we're gonna have to hold the serve. We don't seem to be getting into the games where he's serving. Oh.
That's not too bad. Wow, what a passing shot from Daniel here. That was actually quite good, to be honest. Because that volley was already very, very good. Nice. Okay, I'll leave you alone for now. I'll just jump in together, guys, because they're a little bit further away. And I'll come back in a bit.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers. Tom, are you able to hear me now? Tom is not able to hear me, unfortunately.
And talking to you guys and coming up with boating accidents that this guy's been in, basically.
Out 1540.
But we might just be about to break him here.
How to get
15,
Tom on Discord. Antoine, if you hear me right now, that would be awesome if you can.
We broke him.
You can go to.
So that's really important. Usually in tennis, you are expected to win
Tom's chat and let him know.
The game you're serving in. So when your opponent beats you, when it's your serve, that's known as a break.
15 low.
And that's usually where the advantage comes in. Because now we're serving, we're favourites to win this game. So if we can go 5-3 up, it's pretty good, right? It's pretty good. So we need to make sure we win this. We can maybe ease off the gas a little bit in the second set just to conserve some energy. Because at the moment,
perfect.
You can see our energy here. Ours is a little bit lower. We're doing well at the moment. We've broken him. We're 5-3 up in the first set. I'm feeling confident.
You're 4-3 up, right? That's at least what says on my screen. Am I a little behind?
Well, maybe I'm a little bit ahead of everyone else. But
maybe,
I'm 5-3 up.
Okay, it's 40-15 on my screen at the moment, so yeah.
Well, spoiler, we win the next point. It's big.
Yes, that was very good. I see now 5-3. That's good. I mean, a break up. Blaze Water is taking over.
I'm pretty happy with that in the first set. To get a nice break early was important. You know, we're good at returning serves, and that's we've got to be punishing them.
Perfect. So in the other matches, it's 4-all in the one match, and Zimsmula is leading. Also won the first set and is already a break up in the second. I guess it's 1-love, but he has 2 break chances. Oh, and he got the break. 6-3, 2-1 for him. 2-love.
Yeah.
I don't want to put too much pressure on you, Tom, but you gotta deliver.
Yeah, well, we're on set point right now. Although we've just sent it out, so it's now 40-30 here, but still set point to us. As Blaze plays his backhands across the court, but it's been returned quite nicely. Oh, we've juice. Oh no. Okay. Well, look. If we get broken now, I'm going to be so upset. But
what were the tactics that you changed, Tom? Is there any tactics that you have changed so far, or what were your adjustments?
At the moment, no. We were just going through the motions and just experimenting what the game's given us. Oh.
Got it.
But maybe we should change things because we just lost the game. It's now 5-4, but of course we're serving now, so we had like 3 set points there. That's annoying. Either way, I won't get too cross at him. You know, I don't put the pressure on him too much. But as his coaching the stands, I would be shouting abuse at him right now if I was there.
You can always click to talk, and in that bottom left part it says talk, and you can throughout the match talk to him, motivate him, criticize him, whatever you think helps.
I told him to stay focused earlier on, actually, and that seemed to improve his motivation a little bit.
Perfect.
So, you know, I think that helped him break in the 4th, 5th game, whatever it was. So I think we're on to a winner here. Oh, and now we've got set point again. This is huge. Big serve. Spin returns. But we put the forehand across, backhand across the court. Keeps getting returned though. One-handed backhand is working nicely. He just did a drop shot on us though. But he puts the next shot out, and we've won the first set.
That is good to hear. We're a little bit behind. I'm seeing the point right now. Just waiting for the beautiful drop shot.
Wow.
Oh, the
Incredible.
passing. That was a big wide passing that he had, and he missed it. Good luck. Good luck for you. First set is in the books.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be a big second set coming up. If we can claim a second set, the game's ours. There's no way he's coming back from that.
That sounds good. I'm jumping over to Zimsmola because he's in the end of the second set. I'll be coming back for your end of the second set as well.
Brill. All right.
See you in a bit, Tom.
Serious, sir. Backhand that. Love that.
Zimsmola is looking good here. How are you doing?
We're doing very well, mate.
Yeah, that's what I saw here throughout the. I was scrolling through how the guys are doing, and looks amazing on your court. Set up,
Yeah,
break
we're
up.
doing- Yeah, we're doing very well right now. Our serve's been perfect. We're just setting ourselves up for the backhand on a return from the serve, so it's beautiful.
Perfect. And you decided to be a left-hander because you're yourself a left-hander, or what was the choice for?
No. I went with Rafa Nadal, man. I just had to copy him to a T. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
I'm actually right-handed, though.
I mean, the left-handers definitely on grass, they're a pain in the ass for the right-handers because the lefty
Yeah.
side spin serve is definitely a nightmare.
Oh, it's beautiful right now, man.
But 6-3-4-1, that
Yeah, we're doing
is
well.
that is some good news because the other guy is a little bit struggling. I mean, so Tom won the first set. Just won the first set. Was tight.
Yeah.
Aquino had a little bit of technical issues at the beginning. He's in a tiebreaker of the first set.
Wow.
So you probably up and running.
So I'm doing the
and
best at the moment.
these other guys still fighting hard. So what were the changes? Did you do already adjustments to the game or?
Yes, I've made some changes to how we started off.
Okay.
So what we ended up doing, if I go into my tactic board quickly, I'll show you. So
Yes.
first off, we were playing top spin. We moved it to an offensive baseline play. And
Got it.
then in terms of actually, we put up our tactical discipline. We put it up by 1, so you can actually follow the game plan majority of the time. But obviously, if he has an opportunity to do what he wants to do, then do what you need to do. And in terms of our return, we switched the power to high on both the forehand and the backhand as well. And then I think we moved up our wrist to average on both. And I think that was the only changes we made so far.
Okay.
But, yeah. So we left it like that because obviously we're winning, so we don't want to change too much.
You can click also on the serve return or rally button there to really get deeper insights in all these shots, and you can really go for every single part from the return position, from the first serve, the second serve. You want to play chip it charge if you want to risk a little more, if you go close to the line, or if you want to return center to the court. So that's pretty detailed. Whatever you see.
It's very detailed. Lets you change quite a lot, but for now I'm leaving it. As we're winning, I don't want to touch too much.
100%.
Play his game for now. Yeah, exactly.
That's what the best coaches would do. They would just see it works, and then they won't change anything.
God no.
I mean, you're serving. You soon have match points there. I see. I guess.
Yeah, hopefully.
6-3, 5-2. You did demolish here, Daniil Medvedev. That is interesting. Especially also because the other guys are a little bit struggling. So it's 6-4. Tom is 6-4 and Love 1 in his match. And Trequinho is... Where is Trequinho? Let me see.
Oh, no. Giving him a game.
Oh, Trequinho won. The tiebreaker is 7-6 and it's 1 Love. So they both won the first set.
They won the first sets as well, yeah.
Probably Daniel is the warm-up for everybody, and then it gets harder and harder.
Yeah. I just need to win this set. I'll be very...
Oh, it's best of 5. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's best of 5, yeah. So...
Okay.
Can get it done early.
But then, Antoine, then they have to speed up a little bit at some point, right?
Lovely. Yes. First one's done. Yeah, the second serve points 100%. Second serve return points 75%. We're doing well, so.
I mean, the second. That's an insane stat. Normally in the second serve, if you make like 55% on the second serve, that's already a decent stat.
Okay, so yeah, I'm doing very, very well then.
Yeah. I mean, everything over 70% it's crazy.
Yeah, my coach is telling me to take some less risk, and I don't know if I'm gonna listen to her or not. High risk, high reward is my kind of thing, man.
Yeah, got it. So I will jump over to the other guys, because also for you, as it's a 5-set match, and we will have 4 5-set matches at the moment. We already have about half an hour into that one match. If we continue with that speed, we'll probably end up later than midnight.
Okay.
So you can speed up, like when you see, okay, it's working, you can speed up, and then you can slow down and change tactics if necessary.
Okay. I'll start speeding up then, no worries.
But for you, not the biggest, like, yeah, as you look very confident, I need to tell the other guys a little bit more, because they're just in the beginning of the second set. I will jump over to them, and I'll be back, hopefully, to congratulate you for the first win of the tournament then.
Yeah,
I'll come back in a bit.
Okay.
I'll see you in a bit. Yes.
See you later. Alright, man, boys, we're cruising right now, Nicky. I ain't gonna lie, boys, man. Is there a basketball manager? There might be. I don't know, you know.
Tom, we are back at your stream. Can you hear me?
I forgot to mute myself. How you doing?
Yeah, no, good. You can leave it all. You can leave it always like the microphone on. So whenever I jump in, I just coming over from Sims Mola. I was looking strong. He won the second set as well. I just told him already that we need to hurry up a little bit, so you find the fast forward buttons a little bit, because otherwise we will be finishing after midnight if we continue with that speed. So you need to find moments where you can speed up a little bit and then you can slow down whenever it's needed, change tactics and so on and so forth. And of course, at the deciding moments, you can definitely let it run. Because it's 5-set matches, and that otherwise, at least in some games, we need to hurry up a little bit. That's just what I wanted to.
We're 4-2 up here in the second set. We broke him pretty early on, which is quite nice. So hopefully we'll get this second set wrapped up nicely. And we're coming back here from... he's had game point on us. We're bringing it back to 40-30 now. If we can get this to deuce, that would be really handy. But something tells me... Oh, we've brought it back to deuce. What a superb game here from Blaze Wilder. The Brazilian is having a... he's just lost an easy point there. But still, he's brought it back. And that's the most important thing for me. The fact he can bring it back. And he might not win the game, but he tried. He tried his best.
And the Brazilians are not most famous for being very competitive in Wimbledon. I don't know what Guga Kurten's best result was, but Brazilians are known for the clay courts and definitely not for the grass court. But Blaze Wilder is doing definitely a good job here, as I can see.
He's changing perceptions. That's what he's doing. He's, he understands that Brazilians aren't known for the grass courts, and he wants to change that mindset. He wants them to be just as comfortable on the grass playing tennis as they are playing football.
Perfect. That makes a lot of sense. Tom, I'll jump over to Trekino to just let him know also that he needs to speed up a little bit. And I'm coming to the end of your match, back to the stream.
Cool. See you in a bit.
See ya.
Good.
So we jump in over. Kino, can you hear me?
I can, buddy. All right.
Perfect. Oh, we are not live here yet. Let's go jump to the live. There you go. Oh, set up in 5-2. That looks confident.
Yeah.
I was just looking. Saw your score. You were in the tiebreak. I was in Tom's stream, and that looks
just ground that one out.
very, very good. I just told also the other guys we need to hurry up a little bit with the fast forward button here and there, because
I'm just enjoying watching.
Yeah, that's 100%. I 100% agree. But we need to focus on watching the decisive moments. Of course, you can always slow down and change tactics if needed, because otherwise, if we keep the same pace, then we probably will be finishing after midnight. and as it looks so far so good. I mean, for me also, when I saw I was winning, I was speeding up a little bit more. If I saw it was close or I was losing, then I was getting a little slower and changing tactics and stuff. So and you can also, the fast forward button, you can also use the very fast or the little bit faster button, and then yeah, that's what I let you know. So
we changed our. I went into the tactics and did a few things, and it did actually seem to work. So I was pretty chuffed about that.
Very, very good. So Simsmola is already in the end of the third set. He's looking good. He won the first 2 sets and is also a break up. And Blaze Wilder has set points in the second set, so he's also at the moment similar to your speed. And I will just jump over to Simsmola as he's at the end of the match, having match points very soon, and then I'll come back when you're.
We'll be nearly there. We're in control. We'll be nearly there.
Exactly. So I'll be jumping to Simsmola as he's almost finishing the match. I'll be back in a bit.
All right, buddy. Yeah, no worries.
It's still just to see what it's like, you lot, bro. Oh,
that looks very good. I'm back, Simsmola. How are you doing, man? This looks very good.
Yeah,
I mean, 6-3, 6-3, 5-1.
We're doing well. We just need to get this one in the bag now, man. Let's fast forward it quickly. Looking like, hopefully, 30-30. Okay, game point. Or match point, actually.
It's match point, yeah. If it's the game point, then it's...
Oh, God. Advantage. No advantage. Come on, let's get the advantage, boy. Yes, Molotov. Oh, no. Hit that.
Got it.
Let's go.
Simsmola, the first winner in a 3-set victory over Daniil Medvedev. Congrats for the first dub here. That is some good news, as we have the first win of the first round. That's the first match of 3 more to follow. So now you got a little bit into the game, a little bit insights. Interesting. Everyone said they're gonna change tactics. Of course, if you're winning, you don't change too much. Exactly. But for now, it looks that everyone is doing a good job winning their sets. Yeah, if you're done, you go in Discord. You go to the
main
you go to the cabin, to the host cabin, and then we're gonna meet there real quick.
Okay.
I'll jump over to Tom as he's in the middle of the final set.
Now, then.
Perfect. I'll see you there then in a bit.
Perfect. All right.
You can build literally from like the junior sort of tournaments all the way up to Grand Slams, and I can see how that grind is really fun actually. As we just broke him there in the third game. That is amazing. That's really okay.
Welcome, Tom. I'm back here.
Hello. We are currently 2-1 up here in the third set. We just broke him in the third game, so we are looking like we're going to be getting to a 3-set victory, straight sets.
That sounds good. The other 2 guys, I think they're already done.
Okay, we are trying to speed through this as quickly as possible. Looks like we're about to break him again to go 4-1 up. We are 40-15 up here. If Blaze can just get a great shot. Oh, okay. 40-30, but we're still at breakpoint here. As the serve has been returned successfully. Playing baseline to baseline right now.
I just heard you were talking about the situation with building up the young player up to the Grand Slam champion, and that there would be a fun ride.
Yes.
That's actually what I did as well. And it's even funnier if you know the player, because I'm coaching some juniors and some really good juniors that are also in the game as well. And it's definitely a hell of a ride because you have to build up the whole academy around the player. A year can take quite a bit because you can change every single day in practice. You can change like everything what you want with the player. You negotiate the contracts with Nike and Adidas and all this. So it can take a lot of time, but it's definitely what you said. It's a fun challenge, 100%.
Yeah, I can see how you get into it because you know, I can get into such micromanagement playing Football Manager against, you know, trying to recruit some like 16-year-old like made-up players. But if you've actually got people in the game that you know, that's even more interesting, actually.
Yeah.
And
you're serving for the match right now, right?
Match points, yeah. Oh, we just missed the service. Second serve is good though, and we've won it.
That sounds great. So I think we had all 3 set victories to start the tournament.
Well, I'd rather they like lost their games, but you know, I'll pretend to be happy for them.
And it also at the end, it comes at the end. It comes maybe down to sets and games. So we had one victory with the tiebreak first set, for example. So that might be a thing in the end if we have the same amount of wins. But let's jump over to the host cabin and we can have a brief talk with all of you guys, and then we just talk a bit about the first round against Daniil Medvedev.
Perfect. Let's get in there.
So guys, back to the host cabin. So how did it go? I saw everyone was, I think, winning the match. I saw a lot of 3 set wins. Let's start off with Tom because he just finished with his match point. Still adrenaline is kicking in. How was your match? How was your first impression of the game?
Yeah, we played a perfect game. 6-4, 6-4, 6-2. A great third set for us there. Blaze Wilder really using his serve and return and power to his advantage there. He was just be able to get those, won a lot of first serve points. He was able to break him quite a few times, actually, which was very handy for us. That great return really coming in useful. So, but it's only the first game, you know, they're only going to get hard from here. So we need to make sure we can utilize what worked well and quash some areas that didn't quite work so well for us.
Makes sense. Then we go on to the next one, Trequinho. Tell us your score and how was the match with you?
So 7-6 tiebreak, and then with 6-2, 6-2. So it all went with serving the first set, and I was a little bit worried that when we got into a bit of a baseline kind of competition, he never moved from the baseline, that he was just beating me every time. So we changed a few things, and I'm going to be honest, I wasn't 100% confident on what I was changing, but I just brought my player to the net. And then obviously after that, we then won the tiebreak, and then we won 6-2 second set and 6-2 third set. So whatever it was, it worked.
It was a good adjustment.
Buzzard. Yeah. Genius.
Perfect. I just told Tom that the games also maybe are deciding later on who's gonna be the winner, because if we have the same amount of winners, one matches between 2 players, then it comes down to tiebreakers or an easy 6-2, 6-2. So that's definitely was very important after losing some more games in the first set. This is also maybe plays a role at the end of the day. And then we have, last but not least, Simsmula, who was done the fastest. Let us know how your match went and how you feeling about it.
It went very, very good from the offset. Really, we were doing all right. I think it was about 3 games to 3 games, and then I made a slight change where I just told my player to basically go high risk, high reward, and basically just go with a lot of power and high energy, kind of like the Gegenpress in Football Manager. And then from there, it just went our way the whole time. So end up finishing 6-3, 6-3, then 6-2. So good games.
Definitely the best score so far in the first round. Now, of course, you got into the game. You got to know to change the tactics, also to talk to your player. Don't forget to to find the right words throughout the match, and then I will let you just jump into the next match against Zverev. Remember, just to speed up a little bit in moments where you feel like it's fine, and of course when it gets decisive, then you can slow down, change tactics, and so on and so forth. So yeah, I think the next opponent might be slightly tougher than Daniel, as Zverev is in good form lately, almost winning a slam just some weeks ago at the French. And then I'll jump in to the matches. I'll leave you, go back to your Discord channel, to your court, and start the match against Alexander Zverev. My cheers. My companion from Germany. I hope he will make you struggle a little bit more, because Daniel looked a little bit not out of form, but the guys did, of course, a good job here in outplaying Daniel. So they will go back to their stream. They will go back to their Discord channel, and I will just see who will be playing the fastest. Then, of course, they will, as you see here, they're still, of course, in Wimbledon. They will play against Alex Zverev. There's a slight different game style. They have to adjust to this, and at the end of the day, it's who does find the best ways of adjusting to the opponents is the guy that will be able to take the trophy home today of King of the Court Tennis Manager 2024. As we watch a little bit of Zimsmola, let's see what he changes without me knowing that I'm watching his stream. That is also a little bit interesting. So he's looking for a tactical discipline. Looking for the returns. He goes high risk return in the power. No, he just says high power. You wanna on the second serve, you wanna go high power as well. On the serve, he goes high power. On the ad and white. So everywhere he wants a very high power, which is definitely fine. But he needs to also take care about his stamina throughout the whole tournament, as maybe the last match he will be lacking in power, but that's what he will figure out later on. So it always has ups and downs when it comes to adjusting. Now he's going to Reddit for a nice picture. Let's see. Yeah, he's speeding up. I'll just jump. Let's jump over to Tom. Let's see where he's at. So he just started the match. We were in Simsmola. Let's go for Iquinho. He's 2-1 up already, but still no break. That is, yeah, that's going. I mean, Alex Zverev definitely a very, very good server. As for me, it's very interesting also how Tennis Manager found ways of creating the player the way they actually play. So if you see Zverev serving, it is, I mean, pretty similar as his real serving. Of course, the names, they're copyrighted, so the names are a little bit adjusted. The same with the outfit or the visuality. But I mean, it's fun to watch, even though, and if I watch my player, I'm also getting angry at him if he's not doing the game plan that I asked him to do. As we see here, Tom taking some adjustments in the rally. So he says play on the opponent's weak point. But as you see, they're still trying to. Oh no, sorry, that was Trequinho. That was not Tom. Trequinho putting some adjustments. Let's jump in Trequinho's score. Let's ask him why he adjusted here. Welcome, Trequinho. Back in the house. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, buddy.
Perfect. I've just seen you did some adjustments there, and was watching a little bit your stream before jumping in to see what you're doing. So let me know what are your thoughts about the adjustments here.
I'm just trying to change the flow a little bit. Like when it's his, in particular, when it was his serve.
Got it?
The three games he's won. The first two, I think it was 40-11, 40-15, and we just never got into the game at all. So I'm just trying to make subtle changes. I keep fiddling with the intensity a lot on the hope that we could focus on the return. We have got more energy. We seem to have more energy than him. So I'm thinking we can push ourselves a little bit. Oh, that's a great shot.
Wow. Great volley from
But it's another fault.
I mean, Sash definitely is a very good server, so it's going to be tough to break a serve. I mean, especially also on grass where the big servers have a slight advantage. But you can also change your return position. You can change the way of risking. You can change the way of aiming. So if you go to return down there in the middle, exactly, you can on the top part you can go the back and front, the return position. You can play around with that as well. See what
change that because we're not getting close like at all during the games that he's
when he's serving. Yeah. But that's exactly, that's try and error. That's see, okay, is the return position better if it's in front, if it's better at the back, where to return, should I risk a lot on his serve to have a chance if I maybe hit the big return that I can win the point. Sometimes, but at the end of the day, it's just in real life, you try to make adjustment and then the player has to really execute the plans that you have in mind. So that's where I also sometimes go nuts because I have a good plan and I know exactly what my player should do, and then I'm telling him, but he's not exactly doing it the way I want. But
that
so
sounds like Football Manager.
Yeah, it is kind of like in real life. I mean, your player is not 100% exactly doing what you tell them.
No. Good shot.
But that's some good rallies there, and in a tiebreaker again. Why you have the name Nigel? What is it, Nigel de Swan?
So, it's Nigel, which is a very. He's a in Tennis Manager you create your thing and you get like players that aren't real. So I got him during a Football Manager save, and he was a big Dutchman and scored lots of goals when I was managing a team in Turkey. So I thought I would bring him to the world of tennis.
Got it. You wrote in the short preview talk that you were cycled down the Bolivian death road. Let me give us a short idea, like how would someone like cycle down the death road knowing that if they fall off the cliff that might be the last death road they have ever cycled down?
The idea is to get to the bottom, not like fall off the edge, and we just got way too fast for my speed and avoided going into the back of my best mate and hit a rock and over I went. So that's like a story that I like to tell. My dad especially don't like me to tell the story because when he came home and I didn't really tell them, I didn't lead on how serious it was until I got home, until they saw a video because it went on an English program called Top Gear. It was on there.
Oh, so, really?
I was.
But how was that?
Boy.
How was that recorded then? Like a dash cam from your guy that was trying behind you?
Not my actual fall. I'm not that. I wasn't that fit. No, the mum and dad didn't realize how serious it was until Top Gear, the TV program, did a video themselves of them going down.
Got it.
And they realized the drops at the other side and stuff. So yeah.
Okay.
I'm a lot more boring now. My older age. Right, we've won the first set. But
that
on
is
tie
great.
breaks, we need to find a way of tweaking it a little bit so we can can break his serve rather than it going to a tie break.
That's great. Now you're teaching also some tennis in primary school?
Yeah, on a really basic level. So I go into schools to teach PE to children between like the ages of 4 and 10. Yeah. And we go like we do obviously throughout the school year. We'll maybe do 4 weeks of football, 4 weeks of rugby, and then obviously this time of year we do little bits, four bits of sort of like 4 weeks of tennis. But we're not on this. We teach stuff like what's a forehand, what's a backhand, what's a volley. Can you get to the net? Like the kids the kids just love getting the net out and just I would say smashing it as hard as they can at that age.
100%.
That's my level of teaching. But
that's the fun part about tennis. Oh, but that's cool. I mean, that's how everyone, or not everyone, but that's how most people getting in touch with tennis, like in these school events,
Yeah, I think
trying,
so,
and
yeah, I
then
think
from there they
otherwise a lot
went
of them wouldn't. Yeah, they would. A lot of them wouldn't play and stuff. So we take like the pop-up nets and stuff like that, so they can have a really
exactly.
good. They can have a really good. We would say a rally. We don't do rallies. We just let them play, teach them a little bit, and then just let them play. They come up
Sure.
with their own rules and their own games.
Sure. And playing yourself is like a thing that you play like here and there, or
No, not for a long time. I did a lot in my teens actually. There's a couple of tennis courts around that we used to jump on in the villages that you could get
Yeah.
on without paying and stuff like that. Funny enough, my fiance challenged me to a tennis match last week. Said
Oh,
she
really?
thought she could beat me. So I've just said to my stream that it's probably something we'll put in very soon, especially me after watching this, because I'm going to know everything about tennis, right?
100%. I mean, when you get into the game and trying to build your own player, you have to have the different practice sessions. You can teach, of course, forehand accuracy, for example, or serve speed, and you balance the rest times and the practice times, and you see how fatigued is your player and so on. It's very, very detailed, and you can really do the micromanagement of your player. It's a very, very cool tool for players as well as coaches. So definitely a way of taking a look into that is great. Winning the next set as well, man. Nigel is on fire.
We're in fire. He's still proving quite tricky to break.
But this Grass and Sasha Zverev is one of the best servers out there. So
okay,
that is nothing too special.
We seem to be in control of the games we're serving.
Won the first set. Okay, so you have a little bit of time, so you don't need to rush.
Can I play through?
Yeah, you can chill out a little bit because the other guys just on the first set, and time wise we still have like 10 to 15 minutes to finish the match. So no worries if you just let it run the normal pace. Okay, I'll be back in a bit.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Cheers, perfect. Cheers.
A tournament we're playing right now, so we're not getting the full effect of the game, but it is fun. So I think actually we changed things up, didn't we? We changed things up on the serve. We said when we're returning the serves, we're going for high risk, and we were going. In fact, no, this is return, isn't it? We were going for average risk apparently. Oh, second serve went for high risk. Okay, but basically we're just trying to force the other guy into errors and make him run across the court. I think to speed the game up a little bit. Okay, we're a bit behind, are we?
You gotta win this one.
Simsmola, I'm back here. We gotta win this one.
You have to win this one. Oh my god. You need to. Lovely. Come on. There you go. Let's go. Come on. Backhand. Lovely. Oh, not enough. Is that enough? Tie break. Crunch time, boys. Crunch time.
So tie break in the second set?
Yeah. Tie break is, what is it, 1st to 7, right?
Yes, with a 2-point difference.
Okay, 2-point difference. Woo. Let me return it, brother. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Okay, there we go. So now I have the screen as well. So you won the first set on a tiebreak. That's good.
Sorry, say that again?
I said you won the first set and now in a tiebreaker, so it's an important set for you.
Yeah, not bad.
But your volleys are great. That was a great one.
Yeah, we're doing well. Oh, here it is. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. That's beautiful, man.
So funny. I like the left-handed player because there's no actually not really a left-handed player at the moment. Let me think. Which
In tennis, in real life, yeah.
no, I mean there are definitely, but in the top 100 we have like, let's say, you know, like 7 maybe left-handed, maybe 10 maximum. But it's kind of a rare thing, and the righties they always throw up if they play, or most of them they don't like to play the lefties. It's 5-2 now?
Yeah, done.
Oh, you threw already? Yeah, I'm a little bit behind, so I don't see the live score.
Yeah. So 7-6. That's done. We won that.
Nice. I just saw that.
Round, yeah.
I just saw it's for me it's 5-4, where you just made a return mistake of your good serve. But the volleys are great. I like your volleys, man.
He's doing well, man. He's doing well.
Yeah, that's rocking. So in the pre chat for the whole event, you were describing your situation where you won the Premier League with Bromley. Give us a short insight for your viewers, but also for me, because it sounded like a fun story.
So basically, Bromley is in the 5th division in English football, so that's the lowest you can get in
Celebration on top of last.
You are able to actually download databases that can make you go lower, but for the actual official game, it's the lowest division in the English in the English league. So Bromley is my local team. It's probably about 25 minutes from my house. So I decided, well, my chat wanted me to do a hard save, so I went with Bromley. And then we ended up finally getting to the throughout the whole journey, I think I had a bottle of champagne in my room the whole time. So I told them, guys, if I actually do get to the Premier League and win the top division of the Premier League, I'm gonna open the bottle on stream. So then I finally done it after about, I think, 12 seasons. So I had to open a bottle of champagne on stream, but I was so excited whilst I was opening it that I forgot that it's a bottle of champagne. So whilst I'm opening it, jumping, shaking, doing everything, singing, "We love you, Bromley, we do," and all of that, I've ended up basically just popping the champagne all over my laptop, all over my monitor, literally everywhere. It was a crazy day still. So
wow. Yeah. How long does league how long does the season take then? If you said it took like 15 seasons, how long was one season taken then?
Maybe because I used to play FM every single day for about 3-4 hours. So probably took me to get to the Premier League and win it. Probably took me about 4 or 5 months, you know.
Okay.
Of playing. Yes, playing 3 hours a day probably. So yeah, probably about 4 months. It was actually a long journey, yeah.
Can imagine it.
Yeah.
But you were playing the matches yourself as well, or you just simulated the matches?
So it's essentially the exact same thing I'm doing now. So you just manage the team and the team play out whatever you told them to do. So exact same thing.
But you can, in this Football Manager, you can also play yourself. You can play a character in the team yourself, right? To actually really play the games.
Not necessarily, but you can edit a character, and your manager can have like a son, but you yourself can't be a player.
Okay, got it.
Edit the name or something, yeah.
Got it.
You yourself can't actually be a player, yeah.
Got it. So it's similar, because I thought like the manager, because I was playing manager when I was that was like 20 years ago, and I really that was crazy. I was really crazy, like building stadiums with the editor and stuff, and there was like sleepless nights, and as I said, I woke up like 1.5 hours, 1 hour before school to really be able to play.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? It literally consumes your life at some point. It's to the point where you're always thinking about it. So at the moment, I'm doing a save with 4 of my friends in real life. So that's the exact same thing that's happening. Because I want to win so bad. There's certain times I'm just thinking about Football Manager when I should not be. So yeah, definitely one of those ones.
Perfect. So yeah, keep going with the match, as it is Nigel. Is Nigel done already? Oh, Nigel lost a set. So Nigel is already in the 4th set. This is interesting. We see Blaze is in the end of the second set. So Tom is in the end of the second. You just won your second.
Hopefully I can win this one, man. So yeah.
I mean, it looks good so far. I mean,
Yep. First game.
that looks great. So I'll jump over to Tom. I was not there yet.
Okay.
And I'll see you hopefully soon for the win.
All right, Norris.
See you in a bit.
Yeah.
I'd like to at some point. 100% breakpoints convert. That's good, isn't it? That's not bad. Day 300 waiting for the UCL with Saint Etienne. Maybe at some point it will come. I just don't have the time. That's the issue. Don't know how as a beginner, but I'm leading the league with Man United. Well, I don't think you need my help then, really. Will you make another challenge on FM Mobile? Potentially. What other challenges would you like to see on FM Mobile? No, I've not seen that video. So I don't know the quote, I'm afraid. Lincoln go National League North or Grimsby and Scunthorpe go to the Prem? Oh, God, that's a difficult question. National League North. I have to go National League North on that, I think, maybe. I don't know. Sign the reincarnation of Bjorn Bjorg on free transfer. I think so. That'd be quite good fun. So I could act manager and football manager, although I still respect your managerial prowess. I'd like to put it to a test one day. I think one day I will do a video where I take you guys on. It might have to be like at the very end of 24 in versus mode, because 25 isn't going to have versus mode in it initially. So that might have to be like now, sort of thing. Right.
Tom,
So
I'm back
6-3
in your channel.
Perfect timing. We're having a great game here.
That's looking good. It's looking good.
Yep, 6-3, 6-3. 100% breakpoints converted. We thrive under pressure. We got the better of him, and we're going to win this third set very comfortably.
That sounds very good. I was already jumping in with the other guys. So Triquinho is in the fourth set. He lost set number 3. He was also 2 sets to love up. Then he lost the third. So he's the first one to lose a set, but still has 2 more sets to win one to get the win still in the match. And then Sims Mullah is also, he was just winning the second set tiebreaker just now when I was in his stream, but now he's down 1-3 in the third set. So the third set is Alex Zverev's favorite set, it seems. And I can tell you also in real life, he liked to play 5-set matches. So we'll see who will be able to beat him in 3 sets here.
I feel like if you like going to 5 sets, that feels like a weird tennis tactic. Surely you want to get the game won as quickly as possible.
100%, and he hates himself for like extending the matches and playing 5 sets. And of course, you don't want to do that. But somehow, especially against like in the first rounds against lower ranked players, he struggled to really finish it off when he was up 2 sets to love or 2 sets to 1. But it's part of the progress. I mean, now he's really doing a good job after a very, very brutal injury a year ago it was already 2 years ago at the French Open. He twisted his ankle like really, really bad against Rafa Nadal in the semifinals. He had to get off the court in a wheelchair. But now he's coming back and he's playing really good. He just played the French Open final, but didn't win it. But he's on a good way of maybe winning a slam in his career.
He's ranked top 5, isn't he? I think.
Yes.
At the moment.
Yes.
Okay. See, I do know a little bit about the tennis rankings and where they all sort of sit at the moment.
That is good.
Now he is maybe about to break us in the first game here. He's got advantage here, which is not looking good. You know. Okay, we've brought it back to deuce, which is good, but we've got service here. I do not want to get broken. Oh, come on, advantage us. Advantage Blaze Wilder.
Blaze Wilder. I mean, that's the best name. How did you come up with the name? You said before, like was from the manager, from a football manager player, right?
Yes, yeah. A lot of football manager. The name basically Blaze Wilder. A friend of mine, he was training to be a teacher at a school.
Okay.
But he was working at the same school his mum was at, and so
Wow.
I'm not quite sure why they had to do it. But either way, he had to come up with an alias so the kids wouldn't know they were related for some reason. And so he went around the school being known as Mr. Wilder, and not that he had to make up a first name, but the first name he made up for it was Blaze. So he called himself Blaze Wilder, and I thought it was just such a funny name. So whenever I got to make a character, it's Blaze Wilder.
Oh, really? Okay, got it. And tell us about the world record that you were holding, because in the pre-talk here during the event you said you were world record holder for the longest indoor rowing machine marathon. Like, first of all, how did you come up with that? Are you a rowing fan, or give us a short background story about that?
Yeah, so I used to row.
Really?
When I was in sixth form and all through university, rowing was my sport.
Wow.
And I think I must have been 18 years old at the time, and the club were trying to raise some money. I think it was for charity actually, more than anything else actually, rather than trying to raise money for the club. But basically, they were like, we can raise money by doing this world record attempt for the longest continual indoor row, basically. So we were set up in this hotel lobby, and everyone had like an hour slot. So you go on for an hour, do a row for an hour, and then the next person jumps in. And we carried on for was it 3 days and 14 hours, or 3 days and 18 hours, one of the two. And that got us the world record at the time. I think it was very quickly beaten by another school in like New Zealand or something like that. But for a brief period of time, I was a world record holder. But
then after that hour, you had this a specific time that you could rest, and then you would go row again, or after that hour you were dead till the next day.
Yeah, there were like 20 of us, so it was like, a rotation really. So yeah, essentially the next day you'd come back and do another one. So the actual effort individually wasn't a huge amount, but as a team we did pretty well.
And how long? Like, was it measured also in distance? How long you would go with that record?
Ooh, the distance would have been measured. I don't know off the top of my head what the distance was actually. So I can't remember. But I assume it was a long way, probably.
No, definitely. Just interesting, because I was rowing in my studies. I studied sports in Cologne, and I did rowing in my studies. And this is like, it's so tough, like even to get in that boat, like when you do it the first time. And we had to go like 500 meters straight rowing, and like we were going in zigzag at the beginning, and like, it's so hard to also like put the same amount of pressure to both sides. So it's tough, but if you master it, it was really fun. I mean, I really like it.
Oh yeah, like there's nothing better than being out on the water when it's really calm, like a mill pond. And yeah, I do miss that part of it, to be fair. I miss how fit I was when I used to do it as well.
100%. It's brutal.
My fitness is my fitness is nowhere near what it was back then. And I do miss that part of it. But yeah, it was a lot of training, a lot of work, good work. I do miss it to an extent, but I couldn't do it now because like I don't have the time. Like when I did it at university, we were training like 20 hours a week, sort of thing.
Yeah. And rowing is like one of these sports where it's like swimming. You have to put in the hours and really like high intensity stuff. It is very, very exhausting. I mean, if you go in a fitness center and you go on a rowing machine and you do it for like 5 minutes with a decent speed, then you know what it means to really go like for a longer distance. And then if you see what the Olympians do with the effort and the speed and the time, it's the same with the bicycle drivers, like the Tour de France. It's not possible to imagine how hard they work for what they achieve and what they do.
Yeah, it's just a real feat of endurance, isn't it? Really, I think a lot of it, particularly like cycling, like it's Tour de France at the moment, right? And I think it's incredible what they can do. Day in, day out, like the speeds and distances and the elevation change they do. It's crazy.
Yeah, 100%. What is also you mentioned that you didn't play for 10 years, so you're nearly as good as Jack Draper. Like at the moment, he's doing quite well. I mean, he won a trophy. He's getting up to the top 10 maybe soon. How did you come up? Is the opinion about Jack Draper that bad over there?
Oh no, it's just the only British tennis player that I could think of.
Okay.
Other than Andy Murray. No, he is looking really good, Jack Draper. He was it Queens he won recently? Was that the one he won?
I think so.
Or
Yes.
was it Eastbourne? Okay, yeah, Queens. Yeah, I knew it was one of the grass court ones. But yeah,
I mean,
I think
Cameron Norrie. Maybe you know Cameron Norrie.
Yes, he's the one I couldn't think of because he had been the British #1 for a while, hadn't he? And then Draper's kind of come out and overtake him a little bit. And I mean, I'm not quite sure he'll be able to get to the levels of like Alcaraz or Djokovic at the moment. But it'd be good to have a British guy in the top 10 and maybe get a Grand Slam in there at some point. But I can't see him reaching the levels of Djokovic or to where Alcaraz is going. I suspect Alcaraz will just dominate for the next decade or so.
Definitely will be tough for him to get there. There's a fun story. I was in Helsinki. Was I think 4 years ago. So he was ranked about like 200 maybe. Was it in a challenger event where I went with my player, and then I asked him because I was scouting as well for German Bundesliga teams. I was scouting players, so I asked him if he would be interested in playing there because it's good money for just a week, and they would get definitely a 4-digit number amount of money for just one day. And then he said no, he's just focusing on his career. He does not want to play any team club matches, Bundesliga matches. So that was my encounter with him. As I said some years ago, and then seeing how good he does at the moment is always, as I said, almost breaking to the real big guys there. It's gonna be interesting how far he can get.
Interesting. So I didn't realize there was like a whole league of tennis teams and stuff in Germany.
Exactly. I mean, the first league I was managing a first Bundesliga team of girls in Cologne. So maybe you know Iga Swiatek, who is at the moment the world #1 in female tennis. She has won already several Grand Slams, and I saw her when she was 15, and I made a contract with her. So she was playing for my Bundesliga team. So it is like 7 or 8 teams, and then the team consists of 6 players, and then you play 6 singles and 3 doubles. So there's 9 matches in total, and if you win 5 matches, you win the game day. And then it's throughout the summer. It's 6 or 7 weekends, so it's not that long. And the players, they just fly from all the tournaments. They fly. It's not like a team as you can see a team in soccer where you have like the majority of the same players. You have like 14 players, but on a match day A, maybe there are like 6 players, and on match day B, there are 6 completely different players, but it's the same team. So you can decide which of these 14 players you want to let play, and then you make contracts and so on and so forth. It is very good tennis. So you see that the top players are competing there, but.
That's so cool. Is it kind of like the Davis Cup, but just in one country?
Kind of, yeah. Actually, yeah, a little bit, yeah. But I mean, Davis Cup just like the match is not that much, and you don't have like 6 players compete a singles match. But the basic idea, yeah, you have 8 teams, and then they just everyone against everyone, and best player wins.
I had no idea that sort of system existed. Is that quite common across Europe? Because I don't think there's a system like that in the UK, is there?
There is in the UK, no, I guess not. But in Europe, in general, it is pretty often like that. So in Dutch, they have a similar way. In Belgium, in France, they have leagues everywhere. Always a little bit different, but at the end of the day, the same as there's clubs, and they pay for players to play for their club. And it goes up to the first division, so that's actually everywhere the same.
That's so cool. I've learned something new today, and that's one thing I'll take away from this. Now we've just gone 6-5 up here in the 3rd set. If we can break Zverev here, that's straight set victory.
That is great. Tom, I'll leave you alone for the second because we have a 5-set match going on with Triquinho. He's in the 5th set and he's down. So I will jump over there. And you need, after the set, I hope you're going to win that. If you don't win that set, as you're 6-5 up here. Yeah, I hope so, because otherwise you need to really hurry up because Simsmola is already waiting in the host cabin. And if you go 5 sets, that's going to be a long one then. But I'll jump over to Triquinho, see how his final set is going, and we'll see us in some minutes, hopefully, in the host cabin.
See you shortly.
See ya.
Cheers.
Cheers.
one. We need to break this one, Nige. No.
Triquinho, I'm back at your court. What I'm seeing here is a five-set battle. What's happening?
It's just all gone wrong. We were 2-0 up as well. And now we just once again I've changed a few things. I tried to go in the third set. I changed my game plan to what was it called? Counter-attack based play. So I thought we'll just see this set out, not doing anything fancy, and then it all fell apart. And I've not been able to save it.
Yeah, but it's not done yet. It's not done yet. I mean, it's gonna be a struggle because it looks like it's 5-2 now for Zverev.
Yeah.
But it's not over till it's over.
I just can't get near his serves. I've tried changing some things for his second when he's on his second serve to try and exploit that a little bit.
Yeah.
Have the other boys finished?
The other guys, Simsmola is finished. He has one. And Tom was just break up and serving for the match, I guess.
Ooh.
Oh, but he lost it. He lost the third set, so he's just going a little bit fast forward in the fourth. Let's see how this will turn out. It's 3-all in the fourth set. So how about you? It's 5-3 already or not yet?
No, juice now. Gone to
Juice now. Got it.
Just hoping we could do something when it's his serve.
No, it's interesting to see like how people and how you guys adjusting stuff and about the power and the endurance, stamina, and how this will affect also the next stages.
Yeah.
Oh, Tom is looking. He was down 1-3 in the tiebreaker. Now it's 4-all in the 4-set tiebreaker. Sasha Zverev has 2 set points now to win the 4th set.
We've won that one, so we're 5-3.
Got it. And Tom lost the 4th set as well. He's going to the 5th set.
Is he?
Ooh. So you have some time. You don't need to rush. I mean, he's gonna change some tactics, but he has won the first 2 sets 6-3, 6-3, and now it's 7-6 and 7-6 for Zverev here.
It's so frustrating.
I know that feeling. I know that feeling. I have a lot of matches like you just have. Let's see. Also, Alex took it home in your match, right?
Yeah.
Let's see if Tom can change and turn things around. So a 5-set loss for Triquinho here on center court in Wimbledon. Tough one here after winning 2 sets to love in the beginning. Just Simsmola was able to win here in 4 sets.
Did he? I'll have to go find out how he did it.
Yeah, that's a good question. I'll just jump. Let's jump over to the host cabin. I'll be there and ask him how it went for a second, and then see what Tom does for the final few seconds. I'll see you in the host cabin.
Hey, man's on a tennis manager thing, Kazi.
Simsmola, winner, chicken dinner. That looks good. Even losing a set, but still, you're still winning the match, which is important because the other 2 guys, they are in the 5th. They are in the 5th set, and one even already lost. It's Triquinho who lost in 5 sets at the moment. 7-6, 6-4, 4-6, 5-7, and 3-6 was the final score. And Tom is at the moment in the beginning of the final set. He lost set number 3 and set number 4. 7-6.
I couldn't break his serves in every time he served. It was like
his serves were annoying. His serves were annoying, but it's the same. But because I think me and him have the same serve, so I was getting points doing the same thing too.
Right.
Yeah.
I was 2-0 up in the so two sets up, and then 2-love up in the 3rd set. And I thought, right, I'm just gonna do Well, it was like a count. What was it? Like a counter plan or something on the thing. I thought,
Yeah.
we'll just take it easy, save our energy. We're up on, and then after that, it just went wrong, and then it was like changing something on FM, and then
The momentum's gone.
and then the momentum's gone, and then you just change it, and then you end up with like 6 strikers on, and everyone's just up the pitch. Yeah, that was a nightmare. I was just clicking buttons at the end, just trying to get energy.
Guys, I'm leaving you alone for a second. I'm joining Tom for the last final couple of games in set number 5.
So what did you end up losing? Track?
Yeah, I ended up losing. Yeah, so won the first and lost 6.
Again, we are losing our heads here, aren't we? We're losing our heads.
Tom, I'm back here for the final few games here. I'm just seeing like you losing tie breaks over tie breaks here. But now you're up. You have match points.
Well, I think you're slightly behind because those match points have just disappeared and it's 5 all again.
Oh, no.
We've had a few break points in this set as well, and then it gets to like 40-15, and he brings it back to advantage, juice rather, and then wins.
Yeah.
We've just lost our heads in the second half of this match, and things aren't going quite so well for us. So I don't have any confidence, if this goes to a tiebreaker.
We'll see.
But you did say this guy likes to go to a 5th set. He does rubbish in the first few sets and then comes alive. That's exactly what's happened here. You predicted it.
And I can tell you that it worked out already on one other streamer, as Triquinho was also 2 sets up to love, and he lost in 5 sets.
Oh, no.
Simsmula found a way to win it in 4 sets. I think that is the key. If you want to beat him, you have to beat him in 4 sets. But I still believe that you can turn this around.
I appreciate your faith. It's now 6-5, but he's 30 love up in this final game. So it's
looking like a tiebreak time again.
It's looking like it's tiebreak time again, but it's 40 love now. I don't think there's the way we're going to get back into this. I think it's going tiebreaker. We've tried to wrong foot him in this final set, and it's okay. It works out well there because we're now 40-15. But he's got a
that's true.
serve on him.
2 big break points there.
And Blaze just stood still and gave the point up. So now we're going to a tiebreaker where Blaze is serving first. He wins the first point. The serve switches to Zverov, who puts a nice serve down the middle. And he wins the point. 1-1. Zverov serve again. This time he puts his serve all the way across. And then our return is out. So it's 2-1 Zverov. Our first serve is out. Second serve is good. And we hit the net. Oh, no. Zverov 3, Wilder 1. We're on the back foot now. We win that
1
next
minute
point,
break.
though. Yeah. It's back to Zverov now at 3-2. Oh, but we've just won a great point there. It's 3-3. We've brought it back a little bit, and now Blaze Wilder has to win this next point. Oh, he's hit the net again! Lad! Come on! And Zverov is looking to break us here. We're up close to the net. I don't know why. We're not very good at that, but we win the point either way. Okay, get to the net closer more often, Blaze. It's 4-4 here. Back to our serve. And it's a powerful serve that sends him all the way to the far side of the court. We've got an easy point there. It's 5-4 to Blaze Wilder. But it serves back to Zverov, and he's won the point. It's 5-5.
That's a big point coming up now.
Yeah, huge point coming up as Zverov's serve is returned. A diagonal cross-court rally going on right now. Someone's got to do something clever here, and it's Zverov who does something clever. He makes it 6-5, and he has match points. Oh, dear me. Zverov returns the serve, but we managed to win the point, 6-6. And now I have no idea what happens at this point. This is uncharted territory for us.
It's 2-point advantage, so you need to have a 2-point advantage to win the set.
Okay, that's nice and comfortable. We can do that as... Oh, he's put it out. Blaze has put it out. It's 7-5 to Zverov, and it's back to Zverov's serve. Now the nerves are kicking in. The rally is intense here, baseline to baseline. There's a lot of power in these shots. Blaze's backhands sends it out.
No.
And Zverov wins. I can't believe that.
And I'm just seeing the point a little bit behind, and I see the point on 6-all where he missed that volley. He was definitely the dominant player in that rally. Should have made that volley, but
word. Wow.
That's a tough score. 7-6, 7-6, 7-6.
It's really bad. After winning 6-3, 6-3 in the first 2 sets as well. I can't believe it.
100%. Join real quick in the host cabin, so we have a brief talk, a very short talk, because we need to rush a little bit for the last 2 matches, as there were 2 5-set matches. I'll just jump over there. So guys, we are done. Probably you were also watching the thrilling match from Tom that won the first 2 sets 6-3, 6-3. But then in the end, losing the following 3 sets with a 7-6 final score. Not having match points, but important break points in the final set. Couldn't make them. But Alex Zverev comes through and wins the second match in that episode, because also Triquinho took a 5-set defeat. But Simsma looking pretty relaxed in that chair over there. 6-3, 7-6, 4-6, and 6-3. How did you manage that? Because the other 2 guys somehow couldn't turn things around. Give us your insights on how you did it.
From when I was speaking with Trek, for sure, he definitely mentioned Alexander's serve, and that was causing me a problem as well. But because my player was left-handed, I think he was doing we had the exact same serve. So I was getting a lot of points doing the same thing he was doing to me, where he would serve it and then backhanded the opposite way. So I was doing the same thing, really. And then I just kind of put on the pressure. My coach was telling me at the end of each set, really, to just take more risks as well in order to actually win. And then that's what I kind of just done. Just kind of went high intensity once again. Similar to the first game. Press, really.
Very, very good. That's yeah, that's at the end of the day, there are small things to adjust and small things that matter sometimes. And I know this feeling for those guys that lost in 5 sets is sometimes just frustrating, because you try and you adjust and you try everything, but at the end of the day, it's also daily form that sometimes makes a difference. And yeah, but great to see that at least one guy took him down, so that gives you a small lead here, Zimsmola, but not done yet. You have 2 more matches, guys. We don't want to talk too long because we have 2 more matches. Speed up a little more, guys, because the time is running. Okay. And you play now against Carlos Alcaraz, so you can go back to your courts, guys. Good luck for the second to last round, and I'll jump in here and there to see who is doing best. So we'll stay for now with the leader of the challenge so far, as we are 2 games down, 2 more to come. They have to play against, they played against Daniil Medvedev was the first match they played. They all 3 played against Daniil. They all 3 won against Daniil, and then they played against, right now, against Alex Zverev. Only Zimsmola had the chance of winning the match. The other 2 guys had devastating 5 sets losses after winning 2 sets to love in the opening 2 sets. So now it's against Carlos Alcaraz. As I think, of course, also as we go further in the tournament, the opponents will get stronger and will be tougher for the players to beat the characters. And Alex Zverev and, of course, Novak Djokovic are the big mountains to climb. Nigel is he a break up now soon against Carlitos? So Triquinho looking good here in the start. He is a break up already. That's some good news for him, as Zimsmola is love 3 down. So things might change here, even though, as I said, Zimsmola is for now the leading player. But the tournament is not over. It's not done yet. And we'll see. Also, how Zimsmola will adjust here. let's real quick jump in Zimspola's stream because it's not looking good here.
Good FM boy, man. I can't complain, bro. My mental health's good today, brother. How are you, bro? How's your mental health, man? Good at you lot, bro. You see you caring. Some caring members in the community, bruv. I'll see about my mental health. You might come to the stream and just try and cook me, bruv. We're getting pammed, bro. He's getting tired, though.
So Simspola, I'm just jumping in here because I see you were down like 0-3, 1-4,
Crazy, innit?
2-5.
Yeah.
Confidence gone or what?
No, not just yet, man. I can see my opponent's stamina's going quite low, so I'm guessing he's going all out at the beginning. But I feel like we'll get back into it, so we'll see. Hello.
I can still hear you.
Okay.
Still there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carlos is the defending champion in Wimbledon. So he has won a tournament last year in an amazing match against Novak Djokovic. And as the tournament is at the moment going on as well.
How's he doing right now in the tournament?
The tournament at the moment just more or less started. I mean, it's
Okay.
Wednesday, so they just played the first. Most of them played the first round. Just as Alcaraz played, he played 2 rounds already. He played against a wildcard from qualifier from Estonia, 7-6, 7-5, and 6-2, and then he played an Austrian guy, Alexander Vukic. Pretty much a similar result, 7-6, 6-2, 6-2. So 3 set wins. Plays now against Francis Tiafoe. That's going to be played probably on Friday. So looking confident for now. And it's interesting because the Spaniards are not really known for playing very good on grass, but he's definitely doing a good job there.
Ooh, what a comeback. Five games to 5 games.
That's some good news. Good adjustments there.
Game point. Come on, there it is.
Okay, let me see.
Come on, bro. Been good, my guy. Can't I? Looking forward to taking a week off vacay. Where you going, FM boy, man? Oh. There it is. There it is. Ah. Oh, come on, man.
Stay here for the end of that set.
Yep.
Yeah, we try to need to be done at least by 10 o'clock so that we speed up the match a little bit.
Okay, speed up, yeah?
I mean, for the tiebreaker is fine, but just look for the end of the sets that you and deciding points that they're just gonna watch. Otherwise, yeah, if we take another half an hour each match, that's gonna be too tough. But that looks good for now. Oh.
Wow.
Now I can slow down for the deciding if it's match set point.
God, it's already gone fast. I don't even know who won. I don't know who won.
Yes, you won. I think you won. Yeah, you took it. Yes, you took it.
Wow.
I mean, if it's very close, you can slow down. But just before that, speed up a little bit. We need to hurry up a bit.
Yeah.
But
Molotov needs to do more on his opponent's second serves and take control of the point.
But congrats for taking this thing around. It was love 3 and 2-5. So well done on that.
Yeah.
I'll come back later. Come back later.
Yep, no worries. More on his second.
A big advantage for us, but we thought that in our previous game, and then we went 2 sets up and we lost. So let's not get too discomfort. What's going on here? Why is Wilder. Blaze? Maybe we need to... I don't know. I'm going to work into the bone. We need to win this competition. Blaze, you're going to have to get through his discomfort, whichever.
So here's the standings. I forgot to show the standings before. That's what I'm going to show in the next one. It's going to be very interesting because Simsmula again turned things around here. But we'll jump into Tom's screen and see what he has to say.
It's not taking any risk. No, we're going to continue the match. Play through it. You can do it. Motivation's high. I do feel like that's a bit frustrating. He didn't get to that point, did he? Because he's in discomfort. Do you think esports manager would be fun? Because it sounds interesting. By esports, I mean Counter-Strike and MOBA such. I don't know. I can't really envisage how that game would work, if I'm honest with you. So I really have no idea if that would be a fun game.
Hey Tom, I'm back in the Discord. I'm just seeing you have some issues. Maybe a small injury coming up with Blaze. What happened?
Yeah.
Did it fell?
I've no idea what happened. I just saw in between sets it said discomfort, and so a little pop-up came up and said he can continue the game. You know, it's not too bad. We could forfeit it if we wanted to, but I'm going to work this guy to the bone. There's no quitting here. If he has to lose, if he loses a leg, it's fine. He'll play one-legged.
Got it. So this might happen during the game when you put a lot of in the intensity, you put the intensity very high and over a certain amount of time. And the power.
Sorry, I feel like my Wi-Fi connection's not great. I feel like I've just lost you a little bit there.
Okay. Sorry. No, I just said that the discomfort part happens sometimes if the power and the intensity is too high on the strokes. That might cause problem where the player just feels a little bit discomfort.
Sorry, my Wi-Fi just sort of cut out there very briefly, so I missed what you kind of just said. Sorry.
Okay, but now you hear me again?
Yeah, I got you again.
Perfect. I just said that discomfort sometimes happens if the intensity and the power is used like always on full intensity. So that might be a case. Also, if you practice too much, but of course in that case, the practice part does not play a role there. But if you always run on full...
The intensity might be a bit too high, maybe. We've got return on the maximum and then serve and key points on the one below that, so like 4 out of 5. Maybe we need to take one of those down a little bit.
But also in the tactics, also on the serve, if you always go full power on the first and second serves, that's what people like to do. It's just like that. This can happen. Because of course, if you always go full power, as in every sport, in every part of life, things might be a little tricky. So that is a possibility to adjust there a little bit.
Yeah, I'll take it down a little bit on the serves. I'm on full power and everything pretty much. But you know, it's Blaze's strength. You know, he's a powerful guy, and so he is. You know, he's got to play to advantages. I'll work him to the bone. You know.
Sounds
Basically,
good.
I want his cut of my cut of the prize money that he wins for me. So
yeah,
you know,
I mean, the discomfort is also not the biggest of an issue. He still can play, but maybe a good tactic will be here to shorten the rally. That you should not go for like long rallies or defensive plays, or really shorten the points with like chip and charge, serve and volley. Just to not go for endurance rallies. That might be a good advice there.
Okay, that's an idea. We'll try and switch things up, make things a bit shorter potentially. See if we can get this game won quicker. We won the first set 7-5. We're 2-2 at the moment.
Perfect.
Although Alcaraz looks like he's about to win his serve here. We hit the net. 3-2 Alcaraz in the second set, but it's back to our serve now.
Perfect. Tom, just one last thing. You need to hurry up a little bit because we're a little bit behind in time. So you need to, in case it goes to 5 sets.
Yeah.
It might be.
I'll spam the speed up button here.
Perfect. I mean, just at the end of the set, end of every set, if it's getting close, then of course you can slow down a bit. So I'm going over to Triquinho because it looks good. He won the first 2 sets actually. Jumping in, he's in a tiebreaker of the third. I'll jump over there and I'll be back in a bit to you.
All right, sounds good.
See you later. Ciao. So, Triquinho. What do I see here? Can you hear me? Hello, Triquinho? Someone home?
Hello, sorry, I'm here. I'm here.
Ah, perfect. Sounds good. Looking very good. I just looked on your screen, seeing 2 sets to love and into the tiebreaker. That is impressive.
I've just decided not to fiddle. Try not to over fiddle and over tweak things like I'd probably do in the second game.
I mean, you're 4 points away from winning that match here.
Yeah. Whoop.
Even 3 now. I mean, I'm slightly behind, but
I did a couple of pre-game tweaks because I saw his attributes were very strong forehand. I think he had I'm pretty sure he had nearly 20 or 19 for his forehand. Forehand consistency. So we've decided to just put it on his backhand. Every option I've got clicked it. So I don't know if that's worked or we've just played well. Probably maybe
definitely a good point. 5-all, big point coming up now. Oh, missed that approach shot into the net.
Oh,
no way.
Oh, this better not be happening again.
He lasers it down into the corner. That's a little bit unfortunate there.
Okay.
So you have to go a little bit more. You have to go into the fourth. A fourth set also for Tom. As I told Tom also, we need to speed up a little bit. He's in the fourth set at the moment. Let's see what Blaze
is he winning?
He's 2-1 as well. So same score as you. And he's speeding up and he's at the moment at 4-3 for Alcaraz. Let me see what Simsmola is doing. Oh, Simsmola has won the first and the second and is 3-love up in
What's
the third.
He doing?
I don't know. I mean,
anything about tennis. He's talking rubbish.
the left-handed guy looks like it works out. I'll jump over to him for a quick bit because it seems like his match is over soon. And I'm coming back in a second.
Bending her head down and she feeling grown. Trying to connect
Knock, knock. Who's there? It's the guy who beats all the players in Tennis Manager, it seems.
It's gone tie break twice, man. I can say I've got lucky a bit.
Yeah, I mean, the first set was tiebreak. The second set was just 7-5. So there was a break, but that looks very good. Both other guys are struggling at the moment in the fourth set. They have lost already a set. But looking very, very good on your end.
Yeah, we're looking hopefully like we might be getting this W. Yeah, I think I did make some changes to deal with, because my coach was telling me to go step up a bit higher on his return serve. So
got it.
I think it's worked a lot better. Hence what we are doing here, and we're doing absolutely well at the moment, man.
That is great. Not losing a match yet, and now wow, this is impressive. I mean, against Carlitos beating him 5-1 in the third set. It's impressive. And I think Tom is it's 5-all in the final. He's in the final set. Oh, and Carlos has match points. No, Carlos wins it. Carlos wins the match.
Oh, he won the match
against Tom. Tom has lost it. And with Triquinho, Carlos is serving for the fourth set. So also maybe Triquinho needs to go in the final set.
There it is. The W.
Wow, impressive. 6-1.
That's to be it. Come on. Yes. Woo!
Well done, well done, well done.
Tennis manager, the football manager.
Congrats. See you in the host cabin. I'll just go over to Triquinho and tell him to speed up, and I'll see you there in some seconds.
Move over to the.
Triquinho, I'm back already because the other guys are already done.
Are they done? Okay.
They are
I'll
already.
speed up mine because we're going to a 5th set. It's happening again.
Wow. I'm just seeing it, yeah. And incredible that Simsmola is taking him down in 3 sets, in straight sets. 7-6, 7-5, and 6-1. I don't know what he's doing, but...
Did Tom get a win?
He's doing... Tom, no, he lost in 5 as well.
Okay.
Tom lost in 5 as well.
Maybe chance of a break.
You can also go to the fast forward button that is next to it. That will even speed it up a little more. To the right, yeah, that one. Oh, break chance, break chance. Ooh,
Watch
break
this
chance
point.
again. Let's see that one.
Oh, yes.
Oh, nice. What a backhand. Now you just need to serve it out.
Well, now.
5-2.
Serve it. Yeah.
Oh, 3 match points. Oh, nice. Nice. Triquinho, we'll see you in the host cabin.
Yeah, no worries.
Ripped me a new one in the 4th and 5th set, which wasn't great. And I don't really think I'm going to stand much of a chance against Djokovic here either.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm back in the host cabin, guys. Matches are over. We have a standings, which is very interesting because Simsmola taking down Alcaraz in straight sets. Both other players played 5 sets, with Tom losing again in 5 sets. Another heartbreaker in the last set against Alcaraz. And Triquinho came up winning the final set, 6-3. So he won his 5-set match against Carlitos. And we have a standing of Simsmola not losing a match. If he wins the last match against Djokovic, there is no chance for the other players to surpass him. Only Triquinho has a slight chance here, but that will be also tough. He needs to win in straight sets to have a slight chance. And Simsmola, I think, needs to lose in 5 or it needs to lose in straight sets. Then there might be a chance. So it's still not done yet. But once again, Simsmola, tell me once again what you just said. Like, well, what did you do? I mean, this is insane.
I actually don't know, but what I do know is whatever my coach tells me at the end of each set, I try and implement it to what my knowledge is, because I'm not actually too sure, but it seems to be working. So if it ain't broke, then don't fix it. That's literally what I've been going with. So.
But what you said before was very interesting. That's what I really agree on. That you said you were looking in the pre-match that you saw Carlos has an amazing forehand, that you put all his tactics that you say you play on the weaker point and you play on the backhand, and seemed that worked out here. So of course you need to see what your player is doing perfectly and then just avoid it is definitely a tactic. Exactly. Guys, we have already almost close to 10. We need to hurry up a little bit for the last round. I'll send you right back into your matches against Novak Djokovic, the final match. And yeah, let's see if Djokovic can take down Simsmola here. I doubt it a little bit, but we'll see. Guys, enjoy the last match, and I'll see you in a bit. So these are the standings for the last round. We have Tom FM losing 2 matches already, so he's out of the competition. Even if he wins against Djokovic, he will finish with a 2-2 win-loss record, and Simsmola, if he loses, has a 3-1 record. Simsmola just lost a single set, which means that he's through already. I was not 100% sure yet, but I thought he was already through. I think he has won the tournament already, even if he loses in straight sets, because he has lost 3 sets after losing against Djokovic in straights. And if Triquinho wins in straight sets, he has lost 5 sets against the other opponents, 2 sets against Carlos, and 3 sets against Zverev. So we don't tell him yet, but Simsmola will be the winner of this episode. We will, or maybe I did a mistake in counting, but that's what we're gonna count out in the end. The best will be if he wins against Djokovic to win all matches and to show the world that he's the Tennis Manager 2024 King of the Court. So, like Football Manager edition with Football Manager pros, streamers playing that game for more or less the first time, or for the first time. Let's jump into the matches. Also, Triquinho doing a good job here, to be honest. He is forming well. He's adjusting, as you see here, he's adjusting the scores. Let me put live. Already 5-4 up again against Djokovic. What about the rest? We have Tom, who more or less just started the match. Changed a little bit the tactics. Let's see. We will jump in. I think, with Triquinho for the start, as he's in the end of the first set. Is Triquinho 6-5? I have just seen you were changing. We were changing some tactics there. What was your? What was
I
your?
was just trying to freshen it up a little bit. Just
in which way?
On his serves. Once again, we weren't really getting into the games when it was his serve. So I thought, right, let's try and exploit maybe his second serves. We've had an opportunity at a set point as well. We returned it straight into the net. I think we're gonna go to a tie break. Yeah. Oh no, we were 4-1 up.
Whoops. Set point saved. That looks good. Oh, nice. Set point.
Oh.
Too good. The volley quality for Djokovic, too good. Set point down.
8.
And it continues till the first point. The first player has a 2-point advantage. Ooh, that clipped the line. Now on serve, that's gonna be. You have a very low latency here, because with Tom I'm very far behind, but with you I'm almost seeing at the same speed as you do.
I do put it on low latency, to be fair, for the stream settings. Out. Right,
oh yes.
This is. Oh, give it straight back. Come on.
Oh. Wow, 10-11. I mean, that's so rare.
Is it? I was going to say, like, what does a game generally go up to? There he is.
I mean, even
12.
Oh, damn it, 12-10. I mean, that it ends like with one player has, like, or both players have over 10 points. That is like, I don't know, ones out of 20. Ones out of 30 tie breaks, I guess. That is bad. Like, wow, what is Simsmola doing, man? 6-4 and 2 love already again. This guy's just rocking.
So is it the fact that because he said did he pick a lefty Is he a
Yeah.
left? I'm sure he said he picked a lefty, so I don't know. If
Yeah,
that...
he picked it like Rafa. So he want him to look like Gal Monfils. But
Right.
from the game stats, he said he wanna have it like Rafa has. So maybe the lefty was the key. I don't know. We'll see. I'll jump over to Zim Smolijn and just ask him if he gave his players some drugs or something, because that's insane. Some doping. I will tell him to go to the doping test after he finished the event.
yeah.
Okay. Tequila coming back later. Cheers.
Man, come on, man.
Simsmola, what is happening here? I mean, is there a hacker involved in your tennis manager?
Honestly, it's the same thing was happening because we was literally just going set for set, and then it just got to a point where I thought, let me turn it up a bit, so I'll put up my intensity a bit more, especially because I saw his stamina much lower than mine, so I said, all right, I may as well turn up mine, because that means he's using a lot of his stamina. Then I saw when we started the game, I saw his preferred styles, and one of them was similar to mine. It was the offensive baseline play. So then I moved, before I was playing the topspin play from the baseline, so I changed it to the offensive baseline play, and then I just went into my return and I just made it in terms of more power and more risk. So that's literally what I've just changed. And my serve, I've done the same thing. Just made it a higher risk, really. Yeah.
Nice. No, it's looking good. It's looking good.
Risk, high reward.
Nice. Yeah. Works out so far. I heard you choose your character that he looks like Gal Monfils. Is he one of the players that you like to watch, or how does that come up?
It was one of the only black tennis players I knew, so I went with him, if I'm being honest.
Got it.
Lookalike, so yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And he's still fighting. I mean, now he's already like 37, I guess, but still fighting hard, like winning a tournament and playing very, very good tennis lately. So the Gal Monfils with the Rafa playing style takes out all the guys here.
Really, yeah. Rafa Nadal is the GOAT. It's one of my dad's favorite tennis players from what I remember, so yeah.
Nice.
I went with Rafa Nadal. So.
As I said in the pre-talk, I was fortunate enough to play against Rafa as a coach. So my player, he qualified at the French Open, and then we played the first round against another qualifier. We have won that match, and then we played against Rafa Nadal at Roland Garros second round. So that was an exceptional experience, of course. And yeah, we lost the match because otherwise we would be in the big news. But we lost the match 6-1, 6-2, 6-4. We broke him twice in the third set, but got broken 3 times. So that's just Rafa, especially on clay as well, of course.
Tennis though, isn't it, at the end of the day, right?
It's good. On the other courts, let me a quick see. So Tom has just won or lost the first set, I guess. Yeah, he has lost the first set 7-5. That is some good news for you. And Triquinho has... Oh, he's already in the fourth set, Triquinho. Oh, he lost the first set, then he won the second and the third. Triquinho's in the fourth set already. I need to go to Tom and tell him to speed up because he's still in the first set.
Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah, for you, I mean, it looks very good. I mean, a break up again.
Hopefully we're doing it.
And that maybe even the second break to go up 5-2. We'll see. Okay, I'll see you back. I go to Tom for a second.
Okay.
Doing a good job here. See you.
Let's go.
There's I can look at sponsorships for some women's football teams, right? And there's 2 in Lincoln. So it's something I'm exploring this summer. And we'll see if some deals can be done with Lincoln City and Lincoln United women to sponsor them for the season. Because I think it'd be really cool to do. With the women's game coming to Football Manager in 25. I think that'd be really cool to do. And if there's a way to get me in the game on their kits or something, that'd be even cooler, right? So, yeah. So there's definitely something we could look to do.
And there's 2 in Lincoln.
That
So
excitement
it's
comes to the
something I'm
game. I think it's long
exploring
overdue.
this summer.
But I don't really do a men's career mode, let alone the women's one. You know, I'll do some videos on it though. Right. We won the first game there, but we were expected to because that was our serve.
Hello, hello,
And we
hello.
might. Now then, how we doing?
Hey Tom, how are you doing? Not that good as I see. 5-7 in the first set.
No, we were playing really well to start off with, and then Djokovic decided he was going to start playing well at the end of that first set. But we just had a break point, which we didn't get, so it's now gone to advantage. A deuce, rather, I should say, sorry. And hopefully we're about to get advantage. But Djokovic is up close to the net. Oh, he's put his shot out. Okay, we've got advantage here, so we've got another break point. And if we can take advantage of this, then we break Djokovic, win the next game, and then we're on to a winner in this set. I want to finish on a high. I know I can't beat Zimsmuller right now, but I am hoping... Oh, back to deuce, frustratingly.
Hoping to get that win against Djokovic.
I want to finish on a high. You know, Djokovic, he's seen as the GOAT by a lot of people, right?
Yes,
for
absolutely.
Me, it's Federer. For me, it's Federer, but Djokovic would be nice to get a scalp against.
And you still have a chance of finishing second. It depends on how Triquinho plays. He's in the fourth set.
True.
He's in the fourth set, I guess. Oh no, he's in the fifth. So he has lost the first set 12-10 in the tiebreaker. I was there to watch that. That was tough. Then he won the second and the third set 6-4. But now he lost the fourth set 7-6 again. But this one 7-1. So he just started the fifth set. We might speed up a little bit here. Depends.
Yeah, he is way ahead. I will speed things up a little bit.
It depends on how if you can finish here in 3 or 4. And I don't know what Zimsmuller is doing, but he has won the first and the second set again. So he looks very, very strong. And looks like he's beating also Djokovic. If he beats this guy in 3 sets, then I need to ask him what hacker did he employ for that event here, because he's doing tremendously here.
I think he's cheating. If he wins this like that comfortably, he's cheating. I've got to say, but
I mean, he's definitely the only left-handed player here in the tournament throughout the 3 guys playing here. Not sure if that's the big advantage that he has, but somehow he finds the right things to do. But it's also, like, for me, also interesting. He's just doing exactly the right things at the right time, and then it works out.
Yeah, I think in future he's got to be forced to play with a right-handed player and see if he can do it then.
That's true.
That's true. Won that second set. We just won the second set.
Nice.
3 things.
6-3
in the second set. Blaze Wilder is struggling every time his opponent attacks. He needs to regain control of the match. Right. How do I counter that then?
Playing more offensive, getting.
Okay, so I am going to, in attacking situations, I'm just going to go for the winner every time. I'm not approaching it. I'm going for the winners every time. And I'm going to play on the opponent's weak point as well. Okay, let's try a bit of that. Let's see what we can do.
Perfect. As Triquinho is just in the end of the 5th set, I'm just jumping over there, Tom.
All right.
Try to speed up a little bit, and I'll be back. I'll be back for the end of the match with you.
Right.
This has been a bit of a disaster not seeing my beautiful face, but we'll get some FM stuff in next week. We will definitely get some FM stuff in next week.
Triquinho, you were done already, as I see, and you took the dub. Wow.
Yeah. We played really well.
That is good stuff. Winning the final match.
Comfortable in that last one as well.
In 5 sets, so that secures the 2nd place for sure.
Yes.
And I guess, but for now, Zimsmuller won the first and the second set. That is gonna be. You need a 3-set win to have a chance, I guess.
Yeah.
Even Simsmula loses here in 5, it will be the winner of the event. So he probably does not know it yet because he doesn't know the score that you made. But once again, congrats for winning the match, because winning in 5 definitely is great. I just thought I could jump in for the final couple of points. Tom is still a little bit slow, as he's not liking to speed up.
Okay.
He likes to watch the whole match. I tell him every time he needs to speed up a little.
Honest, I did after the first game. I was just found myself just watching. It's like Football Manager. The more of the game you watch, the more you can understand what you need to change, if that makes sense.
100%, definitely.
I can see people playing on it a long time just so they can try and understand the game a little bit better,
and get more insights and adjust the tactics and stuff.
I might go back in one night and play Alexander Zverkov again.
Zverev, Alexander Zverev.
I might go and play him again.
He plays.
That was brutal.
Yeah, it's true. And also, like, the whole game, I mean, it's just a part. It's just a match play. But the game, I would say, at least 50% or even 60% is more on the whole rest. So it's about the practices. It's about your academy. It's about building up your tennis site, employing a physio that you don't get injured that much, building up a good academy, making the money from the academy to be able to employ other coaches, other players and stuff. So this is kind of the background part, which plays also a big role. As you, of course,
I'm going to do a video on Monday with it, starting my own tennis academy and stuff. So
nice.
Looking forward to setting that up, and I've watched a few people. I've watched a few people do the videos and stuff. So yeah, it was quite cool setting your own academy up and spending some money and getting the sponsorship deals in for your players.
Exactly.
And stuff like that. And it's pretty cool. Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Okay, I'll jump over to the matches because they're still playing. They're in the tiebreaker again with Tom, and Simsmula is 5-all in the third. Oh no, he just broke. He's just serving for the match. I'm just jumping over to his match right now. I'll see you in some minutes probably.
I should turn it around after losing the first set. I win 6-3, 7-6, 7-6.
Cash money.
Oh, Simsmula, it looks very good.
And this is it. Oh,
you're done already.
Almost. Almost. We're just waiting. Here it is. Oh, come on, Tom.
It's getting tight.
Yeah, it is getting very tight. Come on, Mulatov. Oh my God! Wow. You might have just fumbled it. Yes. Deuce.
Oof. That was a good volley.
Yes. Advantage. Let's go.
Match point. That's insane. Winning in 3 sets. Oh.
Zimmer Molotov. Hey, look at the dots.
Very good. Let's jump into those, Kevin. To celebrate that Simsmula too strong, definitely.
2 losses for me. I'll take it. I think.
I don't know what Zims has done.
And here we are.
He's here.
Here we are. Simsmula took it home. Incredible. He beat Novak Djokovic in straight sets 6-4, 6-2, and 7-5. That gives the total standing where we don't have to count sets, we don't have to count games, and we don't have to count matches, because it is a start to finish race win from Simsmula, beating all guys and only dropping 1 single set against Alexander Zverev. Was a 7-6 loss in the second set of that match. Impressive performance from the Galmo Feast looking player with the Rafa Nadal playing style. I think we have to take him to the doping test right after to see if we can award him the final trophy. But Simsmula, yeah, your words about the performance and about the game.
Well, what I would like to say is that what I've done essentially is just taken my football manager skills, my management nous, and I've moved it over to a whole new sporting arena, and we are absolutely cooking. So I'm just happy with Zimmer Molotov. He's done exactly what I've asked of him. Only dropping one set, I cannot complain about that. It was great to be here. It was great to compete with the opposition, but at the end of the day, they just weren't good enough. So we'll take that, and we'll be happy with the 4 wins on the spin.
Very, very, very good. So this is, of course, spot number 1. We go to spot number 2. It is Trequinho who turned things around in the final set. And that was much needed because Tom also won in 4 sets. So that was would have been very, very close with the sets. But as Trequinho just lost against Zverev, it was a 3-1 match score for Trequinho. Give us your quick interview after all these matches.
Firstly, I've actually really enjoyed it. It's just as frustrated as Football Manager. I found myself the occasional the wrong word at the wrong time, because it's highly frustrated when you're trying to change things. I think I've learned as well not to change too much. I think when I played the second match when I lost, I think I was trying to change too much and then just kept changing and changing and changing. I think I was just digging a deeper and deeper hole for myself. So I've learned, especially the third game, the last game against Djokovic, I only actually tweaked what I was doing on his second serves just to try and play a little bit safer, try and get into a rally with him. And that works. So we'll take it. I'll take second.
Perfect. Last but not least, Tom, with a lot of sets that went to a tiebreakers. I saw you were fighting hard and changing a lot and trying to find the tactics needed to beat these guys. Give us your short last words about your matches and about what you think about the game.
Yeah, I think the first game that I played against Medvedev, right, I won that in straight sets. I think I got lulled into a false sense of security. And then I didn't change enough heading into the later games. And by the time I realised, okay, I need to change it a bit more quickly and sort of tailor my playing style to match these players, it was too late. And I only sort of realised that in the Djokovic game. But it's a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun playing this. It's I could definitely see myself getting really into it.
Perfect. So yeah, as I said, that's the standing. So Simsmula is the winner, winning the shirt and the cap from Tennis Manager. Don't forget also that there is at the moment a discount for the Tennis Manager game, 30% off if you want to buy it. As you have seen just now, here was the gameplay, as the game is so much more. It's as I said just before, it's like, I would say like 30-40%. It's just the gameplay, but there's the rest with building the academy, with growing up the career, making sponsorship deals, getting some money, investing in your coaches, in your infrastructure, and so on and so forth. It's a good thing to do, and you can lose definitely a lot of time there. And then you can go on the court, and as you see, when things are not working out, when you serve not that well, you can just go on the practice court, tell, hey, Sims, like Blaze, you have to go for some more servings there or some serving accuracy. So that's what you can exactly do there in the training section, and then also deciding on the tournaments where to play and where to fly. Definitely a lot of fun, guys. It was a fun couple of hours here with you guys. Definitely catch up with you later on after the stream has ended. From my side, I'm done. That was a pleasure having you here. I think the rest will be done with Tennis Manager directly. And yeah, if you want to continue playing, you know what to do. And yeah, that was it from Tennis Manager 2024 King of the Court edition, with the Football Manager streamers trying to again get into Tennis Manager. And as you saw, there are still comparable things, and they did quite a good job. As I'm a player also playing the game quite often, I saw a lot of good stuff that you have seen and that you've changed. So keep up improving, and you're gonna be a Grand Slam winner one day. I'm pretty sure.
Zims will be.
Oh, Sim for sure. I am not worried about Sim, but
I'm not
he
sure
still
about
has
me, but,
still has a doping test to be done. That's for sure.
Doping test is pending, man. We'll see what happens.
Okay,
Oh,
guys,
shout out to
was a pleasure.
Tennis Manager, man.
Have fun with your streams. I'll head out and wish you a good night. Stay safe and see you next time. Bye bye.
Alright, see you guys,
Cheers,
man.
guys. See you later.
Yeah.
Ciao.
Trek, bless up, man.